Good morning. It is Friday, June 23rd, 2023. That's how I remember the dates and time and stuff. Is my computer. But anyways, I haven't lost my memory yet, totally. But this is a Carnivore lifestyle health log. I think I said it right. But it's been 3 months, but solid 3 months plus or minus a week maybe from that. So I am now at 217 pounds from 257 pounds from 3 months ago. And I have lost 40 pounds in 3 months or thereabouts, and suffered a stroke. And in the meantime, the stroke did, being in hospital, I was in the hospital for one night for my stroke, and I got lucky. Did affect my speech. Might have a little bit of tongue twistedness when some words. But I'm doing good health-wise. I've been monitoring my health. I bought a smartwatch, which is like $50. I mean, I don't normally wear watches because not for the last 20 years or so. But since I have some heart issues, and having my heart health problems, I decided to get a smartwatch to monitor my oxygen level and my heart rate, and it tells me how many calories are burned. And it has a bicycling thing where it measures your activity on the bicycle. So that tells me my progress, and even has REM sleep in there. It tells me how much REM sleep I'm getting and deep sleep. Which is, I didn't know watches could do that, but I thought it was cool. So I've been using mine and monitoring my vitals all day. I don't have it on. It was charging, and I just didn't put it back on. But and my oxygen levels been almost 100. Between 97 and 100%. My heart rate's sort of around 70. Sometimes it get below that. It gets me a little worried. I don't want to be, say, oh, it's too. The medication they got me on, Prolo, and another blood pressure pill, and blood thinners. Three pills I'm taking on top of the baby aspirin, magnesium and potassium, and vitamin C. But on the carnivore diet, you don't get vitamin C because you don't need a lot of fruits. Fruit literally is sugar. Doesn't matter what sugar you're getting, processed sugar, or even honey. That's sugar. It is sugar. Okay, you're getting a high. The problem is sugar turns you fat, turns your body into fat. Okay, well, we all learned this a long time ago. We just ignored it. And when your health gets so bad and you get fat better, it's because you're eating too much carbohydrates. Sugar, like grain turns to sugar. Anything bread with grain related stuff like pasta and breads, it all turns to sugar. Think about it. What do cows eat? what do we want cows to get as fat and pigs to eat fat? To get fat. I mean, they don't want to eat fat, but I mean, they eat foods that make them fat. And grain, grasses, and foods makes cows fat. Okay, so whenever you eat bread and all these, sugars and all that, it all turns to fat in your body. And it stores your fat. Even though you can have energy, you can get a burst of energy right after eating it, but it's just you're just gonna crash and burn. You have to quit. You have to stop putting sugar and eating carbohydrates in your diet in order to lose weight. When you eat meat and you eat fatty meats and you bacon and you put butter, salted butter. I don't like butter on everything, but all those things I ate over the years. I was a big popcorn eater. It turns into sugar. I mean, even though I like butter and salt, so salt, we're always misled by salt. Say, oh, cut your salt content out. Well, while you're drinking the soda pop, you're putting some sodium in your body. You're also eating a cup of sugar, or drinking a cup of sugar. I don't know how many grams of sugar, 30 grams of sugar in a bottle of Coke, And Mary's done good. She hadn't had a Coke in over a month now, and she's starting to lose weight. What do you thought? She's sleeping better. The magnesium, she said she doesn't affect her sleeping, but I told her, you gotta quit eating. I mean, she was real big in don't eat after 6 o'clock in the evening. Well, she gets up, since she's been retired, and she just goes in and she's piecemealing all night, because she eats like a bird. And what she's doing is just eating bread and peanut butter. Peanut butter has sugar in it. Anything that has sugar in it, she's eating it. I think it's a drug. Sugar is a toxic drug. Not as bad as fentanyl or any of these other drugs that'll kill you. And smoking will kill you. So basically, my heart, everything, my vitals have been normal. I got through the 7 minutes here, sitting here jabbing about myself. So basically, I cut out as much sugar and carbohydrates as possible. And I'm not regretting it either. I mean, I quit drinking pop several years ago. I don't eat French fries anymore, but I do eat them occasionally because I like French fries. And I like baked potatoes. Something about the way you cook potatoes that ruins it, because it makes it toxic for you. I'm not really sure. I have to look that one doctor up. But basically, we got through the 5 days without power thing, and it was in the 90s here. That helped. Both of us cut down on our eating for a week, and I lost like 5 pounds. I went back up a pound from 217 to I'm at 218, so I'm kind of like maintaining. And you go out, and we missed riding our bikes. We should have rode around the neighborhood, but then we went to the bike path there in Longview, and right after we got our power back on yesterday, actually, and the path was just covered in sand, and it was hard to ride the bikes through, so we kind of just came home and rode around the neighborhood, which we got quite a workout with the hills around here. But exercise, any kind of exercise, activity, walking, I may get out and walk more once my weight gets way down. Feeling having more energy and more and more things than just working around the house. So that's my report at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Sorry it was so long. I had a lot to say. Haven't been on for a while. But 40 pounds, about 3 months, 3.5 months. Not bad.